All right, this is a John Deere Z960M. I've got the 72-inch 7-iron deck on here. Not to be confused with the, I think it's the 7 series. They have a 7-iron deck or something similar. There's a little bit different. The 9 series is a little bit more heavy duty. I think they have caster wheels on the back. Maybe the other series don't. Don't quote me on that. But at any rate, so this is almost what I ordered. Dealer's still waiting on Z-Glides. I bought the Z-Glide front suspension stuff for this. I ordered this machine in November of 2021. It's March of 2022. They still haven't come in, so I'm guessing I probably won't get them this mowing season. Maybe this winter they'll come in. I'll take it back to the dealer and have them install them. I might as well have them install them since I paid for them. But I obviously haven't used this machine at all. It is brand new. It has 0.2 hours on it. I got the LED headlights on it. 72-inch deck. What else? The wheels. So this is just kind of my first impressions. I haven't used this thing at all, so I can't really give you any feedback on how it does. But just first impressions is I'm stoked, but pretty much anybody that buys a new anything is excited about it. So that's kind of to be expected. Now, a lot of people in a lot of the reviews I saw didn't like these plastic spindle covers. So that was kind of one of the first things I wanted to look at and critique and see, does it suck as much as everybody says? So everybody was saying you get a lot of debris caught up under there, and it's hard to clean out and everything. So I'm going to try and do this with one hand. There's no pin. I suppose you could put a pin in here, but this is brand new. It came from the dealer. No pin in here. This one's this orientation, and these other ones are with this slot here. So I just lift up on this, turn it that way, and pop it off. It can blow out under there. Seems to be, that would be pretty easy to do. So I don't really have any problems with that. I actually think that's kind of nice. Now maybe this is improved over how it was, but I just did that with one hand, really fast, really easy. I don't see a problem with that. I think they're going to work out just fine. And I just I just trailered this home down the expressway. Those didn't blow off. I was doing 70 miles an hour with this on the trailer. They didn't blow off or anything, so that's a good thing. What else? I mean, most of you guys probably, if you're watching this video, you know about how this all works. This actually has a little, I don't know if you can see it or not, a little unlock and lock padlocks here. So this, when you depress this foot pedal here, push down on the foot pedal, oops, and then you turn this to the unlock, it'll lower the deck down. So now if I raise this up with my foot, it'll just go back down to the whatever set height here. Looks like it's at 3. So if you want to raise it all the way up, push the foot pedal in, just turn this back to the lock position, and then the deck stays up. Pretty easy, pretty slick. I think I'm gonna like that system. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it at the moment. I guess it's just nice, I guess. And it's just got the 31 horsepower motor on it. Kawasaki branded John Deere. I put the hitch on it. Don't really know why. Pretty cheap, but so I'm kind of excited about it. Right now I'm in the process of putting a grass flap on here. So I ordered the grass flap thing. Let me show you that here. It's like this thing here. This will kind of obviously got a little bit of figure in here, but this kind of mounts on here, and there's a piece of plastic DPM or whatever that go on that. And then there's a little foot pedal that flips that thing up or down. So I'm just working on installing that. This is a little foot pedal here. And yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. We'll see how that all goes. So I just picked up the mower a little bit before mowing season starts here, so I had some time to figure out this whole grass flap thing. Once I get a few hours on this, I'll do another impressions on it, I guess. More of a review. This is really just more of a first impression. I do really like the seat. The suspension seat, granted I haven't used it, but just sitting in it, taking it on and off the trailer is very comfortable. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a big step up from that thing over there. But we'll see. Alright, so I got the grass flap all installed here. Got the cable all routed. It's all zip tied up so it won't go down and hit the belts or anything. Coming up through here and tying into there. It took me a fair amount of fiddling with these nuts here on this and the nuts on the other end here to get this set up so that it actually works. But I eventually got it. So you gotta push on this pedal relatively hard, and when you do, it drops down. You hit it again, and it comes up. But that adjustment, it's right there. I mean, you gotta have it just right. See, didn't quite go. So yeah, it took a lot of adjusting. It's still not quite perfect, but at any rate, I was able to kind of bend that and have it snug up along there. This piece comes bigger, and you got to cut it to length for your mower. Some mowers, this chute opening here comes back at an angle, so you got to bend this. But on the 7-iron deck, it doesn't. So the install really wasn't that hard. More just time consuming from the standpoint of getting this adjusted right, which I'm still not, confident I have it exactly how it needs to be. We'll have to go use it here a bit before I make that call if it needs to get adjusted some more. But yeah, that's the grass flap. I'm pretty happy with it, I think. We'll see how well it works. I also I rounded these edges here so it wouldn't snag things, and this bottom one I kind of rounded a little bit here too. But I have it coming down so the back is just a little bit above the height of the deck, and we'll see how it works. That's the grass flap.